Our goal is to offer an authentic and a personal experience of Ayurveda, so you really understand how it works. When you study Ayurveda with us, then you'll learn how to take care of yourself. You'll gain tools to bring balance to yourself, to your own body, mind, and spirit, and that connection, so that you can embody your full potential as a human being. That sense of inner connection is really what makes a great educator and counselor, and can share this gift of having a really vibrant life. I can gush about it a lot, just because when I experience it so much myself on a regular basis, I'm always amazed. So the training is online, and it comes through our private network on Mighty Networks. It's a private community if you're not familiar with it. And the format is flexible, which means the trainings are self-paced. You can complete each lesson on your own schedule. And we designed our trainings this way because we know that most of our students aren't able to drop everything in order to just study. But if you can do that, that's great. But most people have a lot of other things that are going on in their lives. You know, part-time or full-time job, family to take care of. So with our trainings, you can adapt your learning to your own schedule. Some people really wonder if they can learn Ayurveda online, and the answer is absolutely. And this is because we support you all the way through the trainings. So you're not by yourself somewhere trying to figure out what's going on. So you have touch points with our team of acharyas, and acharya is a word that means teacher. And then there are monthly live sessions with me where I'll teach about a specific topic, or we do a case study together. And then all of your assignments are reviewed by an experienced mentor, acharya, somebody who's graduated from our trainings and is really actively supporting others in their community. And so they give you thorough feedback so that we can deepen your understanding of the material. So it's not just a mechanical process. So, and you have access to this private community and your fellow students where you can ask questions anytime. So our acharyas are monitoring the activity feed, and other students actually provide great inspiration and support. And it's really nice when we get, discussions going on about it, because we live in different parts of the world. We have exposure to different things. And so that kind of interaction actually, it brings a lot of expansion in terms of your experience. And then you have milestone check-ins with Ericka, our program manager, and you'll receive advice and insight from whatever stage of the training you're in. So right away, we ask you to take what you're learning online and apply it in your own life. And so this is the real education. It's life. It's not just in a book, and it's not just, you sitting in a room. So Ayurveda then is really the foundation for how you live your life. And this is why health counselor training, they begin with Agni therapy. Our Agni therapy program is a 4-week reset for your digestion, for your life, and deep personal healing, and start to develop a great foundation for living. After the Agni therapy program, you'll do a one-on-one health consultation with one of our staff, which will give you personalized guidance for resolving any symptoms and to see your path to feeling your best. It also gives you some firsthand experience in our approach to counseling. Calming your mind and nourishing your body, and connecting to your spiritual self. This gives huge support in your learning experience. So if you've already done Agni therapy, then you have a great starting point. And if you've done the program very recently, and that you can go ahead and just complete the required assignments as part of the trainings. But if it's been a while, then we recommend that you repeat Agni therapy with a new perspective.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ericka, and I'm the program manager here at Hale Pule. There's a lot of things I really love about my job at Hale Pule, but managing the Ayurvedic Health Counselor and Ayurvedic Health Advisor program it's up there among the top of what gives me joy every day. And I did want to share too that before I started my own Ayurvedic Health Counselor program, I had no training in yoga, in Ayurveda, in holistic health, nutrition, any of it. I was working corporate HR in the United States, and was just feeling really burnt out and a little empty and just seeking something more, and was able to join a program, and really my whole life changed, not just myself and my health, but obviously my career, what I do now. So really anything's possible. Okay, so I'm going to give you some of the nuts and bolts about our program, but first.
So my experience from learning online, I felt really connected to my teachers and everybody that I was in contact with. Anytime I had a question, I would get answers really quickly. Now there's a really nice community of people that you can stay in touch with, like-minded people that you can always reach out to and connect with. And Myra was always very available to answer any questions that I had. So for me, it was actually a lot easier, especially as a mom, to study online and to do it all at home than to have to go somewhere at specific times. So for me, it was a lot easier to just do it from a computer and study at my own pace and at my own times. Yeah, for sure. I felt very confident after studying the 600-hour program to start with clients. There's a lot of practical videos and podcasts that Myra shares of how she does it. And when you watch those, it's so easy to make your own version of what she is doing. Start working with that, then you create your own way of working with clients and speaking to clients. And yeah, so there's plenty of help and support to start your own practice.
So the 600-hour Ayurvedic Health Counselor training, a few different components to certification there. So again, you complete the Agni therapy program and have a health consultation. There are 20 lessons. To submit assignments, receive in-depth feedback. You will be applying your knowledge regularly with case studies and quizzes that all take place within Mighty Networks. You will go to the live lectures with Myra once a month. And those live lectures the times are rotated. So whatever time zone you're in, you'll get to go to half of them throughout the year. We also, the Mighty Networks community, you can ask questions there, and we monitor it daily. You can engage with fellow students, ask for advice, say, hey, I'm a mom with 2 kids. It's really challenging to do this program. Who else has kids, and how do you make it work, and get some advice from people. You create an intake wellness questionnaire throughout the program so that you have your intake wellness questionnaire when you graduate. And this is really important. This is a document that's the foundation of all of your one-on-one consultations. And we will review it for you, not just once, but 11 times. We review it for you as you learn more and add more. And so this document is just really solid by the time that you are graduating our program. The last few lessons are aimed to prepare you to work one-on-one with clients, so that you're very comfortable. So our lesson 20 is all case studies for you to assess, and we give you feedback on your assessment. We have a capstone project next. That involves watching Zoom recordings of actual consultations that Myra gave over the past few years. And this is a really special capstone project because you get to watch a master practitioner in action, working with real people. You get to hear the questions they ask, some of the energy that they bring, and see how Myra responds to it. And when I was watching those videos, it was so helpful for me because I just learned how to express these things to different people in different situations and how to navigate that. I think as humans, a lot of us learn well by watching other people. And so it's just, I've never really seen a component like that to a program where you get to shadow somebody that experienced. And then we have the final exam, which is another case study, and Myra herself will do the final exam with you, which is, again, just really special that you get that touch point with the founder of these programs. So for the Ayurvedic Health Counselor training, we ask that you finish in about 3 years, but most people finish up in 2 years. We're going to support you, give you a timeline, check in with you, so that you know where you're at and are supported to finish the program. Our students typically experience profound transformation and personal growth. I mean, by lesson 2, I get emails telling me that this has been life-changing. It's really, really humbling and beautiful to see.
So let's get a little bit more specific about the scope of practice. With the 600-hour training, You'll be prepared to work one-on-one with clients to prevent and to recover. What you're doing is actually you're guiding them to reverse the disease process. And then with that, the symptoms go away. But then we also teach prevention, because that's really what's happening in that process. So it's all kinds of problems that people have today that you help them resolve, which is things like Crohn's disease and diverticulitis or thyroid disorder and food intolerances, excess candida, depression, anxiety, panic attacks. Those are gotten much more common these days. Hormone imbalances, arthritis, insomnia, allergies, all of these, osteoporosis. And this isn't a comprehensive list, but I'm sharing that just to give you an idea of the kind of issues that you'll be prepared to guide people to resolve. So here's what some of our students have shared about the experience in our trainings. Jill said that she created a Living Ayurveda workshop series, and that she's had a great response. And the requests for that series has come mostly from yoga studios, but also from health and wellness type stores. She said, I hosted an Ayurvedic immersion yesterday and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. And another student shared that that experiential approach makes the academic aspect of learning come to life for her. It's invaluable. And what she values a lot about learning at Hale Pule is that I'm effectively my first patient or my first client. And it makes it real and easier to understand what Ayurveda has to offer and why it's so powerful. Some of the perks, so you have ongoing access to Agni Therapy program in the community, plus the library of the live Q&As. And this is a really valuable resource for counseling clients. You'll hear me answering pretty much everything you could imagine that the client will question or come up with. So you have this bonus access of live lectures since the training started quite a few years ago. And it's a huge wealth of knowledge, including some specialized topics like addiction and reproductive health and pregnancy, children's health. There's a lot of different types of discussion there. And we also have some introductory lectures on the Vedic sciences, like Ericka mentioned, Jyotish and Vastu. And so there's a lot of continuing education and support that's part of the training. So you continue to participate in Mighty Networks in the community and attend the live lectures after graduation. Is your heart calling you to share the healing power of Ayurveda with your community? Let us know below, and we'll send you a link to book a call with a member of our team. It's a free call. We'll simply support you to clarify how you can move forward with Ayurveda.